Hello my friends, Natasha with Natasha'Scrapbookorner, and today I'm coming to you with the altered picture frame, again I am just grabbing things that been laying around just really quickly because I just needed to put something really quickly together. So let me tell you the history behind this one. This was a gift from Archana, and it was black picture frame, and she did the background right there. So she did the background, she put her flowers, and I will pop the link below to Archana's shop. She put, you know, like canvasy, and she used my cotton laces from Mynashka right there on the background. And she created this lady in there, right there, from the Graphic 45 papers. I think it's Lady's Diary. So I had this picture frame sitting on one of my shelves, and recently I changed the layers, you know, the distance between the shelves, and this creation would not fit, so I was basically putting it away. I have several gifts from Archana. We did several swaps together, and they are sitting on my shelf and here in my craft room, but this particular piece, I just couldn't find home for it, and suddenly I just said, well, give it another spin, and you definitely can go ahead and use it, you know, use it for something else. So, but I didn't want to interrupt the background that Archana created. I just added a little bitty things, and I added some things that were created by Maggie. So this gift, it has 3 crafters spin in it. The Archana, Crafty City, Natasha with Natasha'Scrapbookorner, Mynashka, and Maggie, Maggie White. Yes, we were in a embellishment swap with Maggie, and she sent me several embellishments, and that's what I actually using in here to make a spin. Oh no, four crafters, because there would be Nana Jail 5-4 as well. So this is combined gift. It's just I think it's awesome. So let me walk you through. So I crackle paint the frame because it was black, so it was wonderful. I just applied, let me grab it for those who does not having troubles with the crackling effects. It's right here. I was using the crackle effects, the crackle medium. Yeah, so instructions for Hobby Lobby was $3.99. Basically, so you applying a coat, a good coat on top of your first color, whichever you want to be base color, that's gonna go through, and letting it dry. And then I will show you mistake, and I show you a good crackle effect. Like right here, if you see, there is not much crackle effect. It's just distress lines and just pretty, you know, wimpy, I would say. And on top you can see a really good crackle effect. Well, if you are putting, when your crackle medium is fully dry, you need to take second coat In my case, I took the white acrylic paint. And if you are applying it with your brush with a thin coat and just trying to smoosh it out, you know, just like brush it out like you painting, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get brush strokes. You are not gonna get a crackle effect. You need to apply a thicker amount of the paint to achieve a crackle effect. Okay, so there is a mistake and a couple tips on how to work with this substance. Okay, this key was one of the embellishments that Maggie made for me, and I made for her something else. I cannot recall what I was actually doing. And this seam binding was one of the distressed seam bindings that just recently came to me with something. Someone sent me something and was really just distressed. Was it Brit? I think it was Brit. So it was like tea dyed and what's not. So, and I dug into my stash to grab a couple Wild Orchid Craft roses. Absolutely love their flowers. And inside, if you see in this corner, I added this rosette on top of Imagine tile with the dangle that Maggie created for me. Okay, and this is the ceramic birdie that Jenna just recently gave me my trip to her, and I just hand her off this distressed tea dyed seam binding. Okay, so, and in here, this spray is Archana's flowers, and I added from my stash the lilies right there, and those flowers were the base, the flat ones, that was the base from Archana. And if we'll go lower, you see right there, I added a couple lilies from Wild Orchid Craft. And in here, camera is not going down anymore. So I reheated this embellishment that was kind of like centered in here, and I heated up, and the adhesive let go. I heated up with a heat gun, and adhesive let go. So I took that whole embellishment out and moved it towards the center where I thought it needs to be, because I wanted to put that wooden clock. And that wooden clock with all the cutouts and embellishment, that was one of the embellishments that Maggie sent me in the swap, as well as this bead cap, the metal cap. So I am so thrilled that it all just, you know, took place. I tuck one of the Wild Orchid Craft flowers in there. I tuck in one of the buttons from NSK, wooden buttons. This is Altered Paper Clip by Maggie as well. And I just stuck a little Wild Orchid Craft tulip in there. And one of the flat flowers that Archana used in there, I replaced it and spaced it on the bottom, because I wanted the bottom being, you know, filled with the stuff. And as I said, I mounted back this embellishment, this original embellishment with the lady, and I just put a couple more flowers around to kind of fill this all in. And in here, can you see this wish weld? That's what Janet just gifted me. So I used this wishing weld, and I just stuck in all Wild Orchid Craft flowers here and there and on top, and then put the bead spray that was gifted to me by Brit. So yeah, so that's my upcycle creation. and I hope Archana does not mind, and I'm sure Maggie doesn't mind that I am using her embellishment on someone else's work. I think that's what it meant to be. We were supposed to give embellishment to play with. So there you go. If you're running there is not a solution. I'm always struggling with the decision what to do with the growing craft gifts from so many wonderful crafters, and you want to keep it all, but the space is limited, and you need to kind of rotate it, but then you don't see them, you forget about so many wonderful things that people created for you. And I think to I would say upcycle it and work with it after you enjoyed this piece, and give it another spin. I think that's what the crafter's supposed to do, in my personal opinion. Yeah, let me know what you do with your craft, craft supplies that were gifted to you and that are not fitting in your room. And on that note, let's see, the ones who will answer my question would be entered in the secret giveaway. Let's put it this way. All right, so thank you so much for your input. Thank you so much for all your wonderful comments. I really appreciate it, and it just makes me want to craft more and more. And I will try to put if I remember, I'll write it down, Debbie's link below on her ornaments, which was in another video, and Archana's Archana's channel, and Archana's shop, and NSK, and Janet's channel, and Maggie's channel. So yeah, so we'll all have all happy family in here. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Yeah, stay tuned for a giveaway. Yay, finally giveaway. Yay. Okay, bye.